Hello Disney Infinity fans and welcome back, this time for the full-blown, full-colored version of the Frankenstein video, my video for this year's Disney Infinity Halloween event. Based of course on the book by Merry Shelly and adapted by me for Disney Infinity. And you know, when you know me, you know I'm such a nerd when it comes to old horror movies. Especially this video is based on a movie. Loosely, heavily, make your own opinion. It's based on a movie from 1931 with the name, of course, Frankenstein. And yes, Frankenstein is the doctor who puts dead body parts together to create new life. Well, and I said to myself, who could take over the roles of the monster and Frankenstein? Well, and I have to admit, this is not Victor Frankenstein, the original Frankenstein. This is his son, Hubert the Fear Frankenstein, who just inherited his father's estate. But what we don't know, is he fulfilling his destiny, becoming a Frankenstein who puts dead body parts together to create new life? Well, we will see that very soon. But first, I think Hubert needs the keys to the castle, and he asks Sally, the manager of the Frankenstein estate. But she lost the keys to the front gate. Oh my god, this girl can't keep her things together. Guys, but I think, yeah, by foot it's too far. Hubert needs some transportation here. Yeah, maybe the Duke over there, he knows something about some transportation here. But he's talking about lost keys as well? Wait a second. He lost the keys of his stables, where his horses are, of course. But Hubert, someone has to dive in there and look for the keys. But Hubert, wait a second. Oh, that's a big boo-boo. That's why you're called Hubert the Fear Frankenstein. But anyway, now the stables are open and Hubert can begin his travels to the Frankenstein estate. Well, and I really hope Hubert isn't coming after his father, becoming a surgeon, digging up dead bodies from freshly closed graves on the cemetery to build a monster, to create so-called new life. Well, we'll see about Hubert's plans very soon. But let me tell you, while Hubert, aka Fear, is getting the keys for the Frankenstein estate, a bit about this project, which wasn't planned, by the way. I wanted to do something else, which came out as a much bigger project as anticipated. So it will come out in 2025. And since I love old horror things so much, like Dracula, Frankenstein, and especially the TV show from the 60s called The Monsters, where we had Herman Munster, which is basically the Frankenstein monster, and he's just an ordinary head of the household. Then we had Lily, his wife, a vampire, daughter to Count Dracula in the TV show called Grandpa, and they had Marilyn, their ordinary niece, which looked to us mortals as completely normal. But in the TV show, the Munster family sees themselves as total ordinary people. people. And I thought, why don't we use figures to do or to play in stories which they weren't made for? For example, Fear to be the Frankenstein doctor. And of course, you've seen it from the thumbnail. Hulk is playing the Frankenstein monster. But he's not a monster at all. He was created from dead body parts, yes. But his mind is totally different, and he wants to, especially in the movie from the 1930s, 1931, he wants to protect Dr. Frankenstein from the people of the nearby village. So he's not a monster at all and has a very sweet mind. So, but what Hubert is doing here, if he's fulfilling his destiny, becoming a doctor like his father Victor, gee, I don't know. So let's see what's left in the ruins of the Frankenstein estate here. Oh my god, he found his father's books. But what's left here, what is it? Building a dead body for dummies. Well, that can be quite handy. Lightning for Life, a handbook. Okay, nice too. What's the big one over there? It's the House of Frankenstein. Well, you know what I mean. But there's something awkward here. Ooh, and the wolf is howling. Yeah. I had different inputs for this video. Of course, my love for the franchise of Frankenstein, Dracula, and so on. But also for the playset, which wasn't meant to be. And of course, I'm talking about Frankenweenie. The playset which we only have 2 power discs for, which you see here at the moment. The one from Frankenweenie for the Sky Dome and the one for the terrain. And I thought, how should this building, the ruins of the Frankenstein estate, look? I thought first maybe to build the windmill, which is seen in the concept art shown by Infinity Ring a while back. But I thought, well, we have so many cool stuff like the Dunbrock pieces here. So I used the pieces but put in a lot of details, which I thought will be cool and will remind you maybe of the concept art of Frankenweenie. So you remember maybe there is this windmill you have to climb up to push a button. And this button opens something on the ground floor where you can go down and reach the laboratory of Frankenweenie. And since I love building secret entrance doors to certain areas in my builds, I just had to put it in. So Hubert Frankenstein is now entering the secret laboratory of his late father, Victor Frankenstein the First. But what will he find down there? Will there still be the machines? Will there... Hubert is kind of clever. He got a flashlight. Yeah, will he find the machines still there? Will he continue working on his father's projects? We don't know, but we'll see it very soon. But I think we should make some light down here, Hubert, don't you think? Oh, there's the door. Not right now, it says. Well, maybe this is kind of a trapdoor. Or secretly closed by something. So, where is this thing going here? It looks more like an old dungeon down here than a laboratory. So, wait a second. What's in there, Hubert? Ah, good. We found the old generator. But it's, the generator's out. There's some energy flowing through, but, that's an old fuse box, but, this thing could fit somewhere. And hopefully Hubert can turn the light on and bring some light to what's going on down here. Ah, that did the trick. Very good, Hubert. So, but where's the laboratory? But wait a second, there was this door on the other end of the tunnel. Maybe it's there. Let's see. Oh yes, cool, the door is open now. And Hubert can inspect what's left in there. Damn! Everything is still here. The things his father, the great Dr. Victor Frankenstein, has used back in the days. So, but Hubert, what do we have to do now to create life? Oh, it's all now revealed where we have to go for the body parts, I think. And it's in the direction of the village of Karnstadt, where we have been before to get the keys to the Frankenstein estate. But will there be fresh graves for Hubert to dig up some bodies? Gee, I don't know. Hubert, fingers crossed that you will get what you deserve. So, well, through walking or riding through this fog is very dangerous, because maybe the Wolfman or the Invisible Man are somewhere nearby. The flashlight is coming very handy in here. So, but which graves are the freshest here on this cemetery? Well, I think the one there on the left, decorated with pumpkins. And of course, it's Halloween. It has to be pumpkins. Who's in there? Jonathan Harker, 1748 till 1831. Well, I think you can't be picky when it's coming to dead bodies for building a monster, I think. But it's like in the original story. Frankenstein was digging up bodies from freshly buried people and put different parts of their bodies together to build another being. If it was meant to be a human being, we don't know that. But what I know is the body which woke up on Frankenstein's operating table was a big, strong guy. If he was aware of himself that he's put together by a monster, because I think Frankenstein was the real monster here, I don't know. So, Hubert, brain, blah blah blah, leg and arms, yeah? Brain and legs would be good. And lots of electricities. But wait a second, we do have this generator. But maybe it's not enough power. So let's check the computers if maybe a thunderstorm is coming up. But first we have to take a look in the new build freezer. Because the fresh bodies, well, kind of fresh bodies, have to be prepared for the operation. So Hubert has to take now his saw and cut off the parts he needs and build a new body. So it was brains, legs and arms, inner organs, and then we will see what will wake up on Hubert's operating table. Big thunderstorm is coming up, but Hubert needs a lot of electricity. The generator hasn't stored enough electricity for waking up Hubert's creation, which he built, by the way, after plans his father left here in his laboratory. So Hubert was hoping for a big thunderstorm, and there he is. A big, massive thunderstorm was raging around the ruins of Castle Frankenstein, and Hubert was closely monitoring his machines to see when enough electricity was stored to wake up his creation, the body he put together from parts of dead people he got from their graves of the local cemetery. But the point is near now. Enough electricity is stored in the buffers of the generator. Now the electricity can be used, hopefully, to wake up his creation. So Hubert, I hope, fingers crossed, everything goes as planned. So, I think that's enough. That's way enough electricity, Hubert. But what can we do now? The process has started. But I think Hubert knows what's wrong, what he did wrong. Maybe he isn't the doctor after all he was hoping for. But let's see, is he waking up? Oh no, that was way enough electricity. The machine exploded, and the guards from the village are coming to take him away. But let's check one last time if the... No. So it's back to the drawing board, guys. But since Hubert's second name is Fear, he was fleeing from the scene and take the back door to flee the estate of his late father. Of course he knows what has happened after his father has woken up his first creation. Oh no. What's going on? He has woken, he has risen from the operating table. Oh my damn god, that was way too much energy. He has grown in seconds. And, well, but he knows what to do because he knows who Frankenstein is, and he has to save him from the guards of the village to be what he's always been, a monster, to kill people, to save his master. But will the creation survive? And is he the monster, the real monster everyone is seeing him as? We will never know until someone will talk to him, which can take a while, I think, because he looks so different. He's big with scars all over his body, and parts of him are from people, the people from the village know, because they were parts of their loved ones. So, will there be a happy end to this story? What do you think, guys? Now, he got the villages, he got the guards, but he's not very happy because Frankenstein left him. And when you listen very closely, he's asking for help. But not today, because this video is coming to an end. Maybe you like this version or the other one, the black and white silent movie version, better. Feel free to put something in the comment. And I hope you watched every other video uploaded by a content creator today for Disney Infinity Halloween 2024. Guys, you are absolutely amazing. Thanks for watching, and I hope to hear you soon.